Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure. And, you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this, after a year or two, perhaps, even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
All right, then, that was your Sixers dance team. Make some noise.
Now, here is James. The crossover. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Bouknight.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
Now here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Porzingis.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
In his comfort zone, finding an opening and exploding to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. From the arc. Randall inside. From outside the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bouknight.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And here are the Sixers now. James up top. And slam dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Here's Bouknight. Randall outside. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
James outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line. Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Embiid brings a double team. Here's Allen. It's stolen by James. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Thibault. James outside. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 11 points. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Now, here is James. He's got 11. Count it. He's got 13. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
3 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. That one off the back iron and out. James outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Now James. The shot, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Philadelphia. His fingerprints were all over the...
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
There's the double team quickly. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Porzingis. Down low. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assisted by
All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
It's quickly with a drive. And Embiid with the block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's Thibault missing. Toronto trailing.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Kings. Raptors substitute substitution.
You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, BA. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Quickly from outside. Kennard with the rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Springer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Back to Kennard. Here's Springer. Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires from deep. Springer misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's got 8 points.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
.111 left in the first half. Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Randall inside. Give him 8 points now. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Driving inside. That one's good for 2. .34 seconds left to play in the half. Right wing. And here's Pirtle. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
76ers foul.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
There's the drive. Here's Springer. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. Porzingis for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sixers ahead, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. 6 to shoot. And James gets it to go. James has got 15 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Anunoby can't get it to go. James outside. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to Anunoby. From 13. Offensive board. Over to the wing. Here's Porzingis. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
James Bouknight.
James outside. And here's another one for the Sixers.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here he goes. Allen on the wing. Here's Porzingis. Rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The Sixers leading. James with the ball. He's got 19. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Randall left side. Allen a screen. They kick it out to Porzingis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night.
Not trying to second guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
2 minutes.
Embiid, good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Pass to Thibault. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here is James. Harris outside. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries. At some points, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Oh, stolen by Harris. James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Bouknight can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Here's Harris. Pass to Thibault. James outside. And Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Embiid misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And so it's Philadelphia. A sizable... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now the Raptors with it. It's a 14-point game. Here's Bouknight.
76ers foul. Matisse Thybulle. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Allen a screen from behind the arc. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Anunoby. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now James. Out to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the 76ers lead by 17. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Giddey. Screen by Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Tipped away. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Allen. It's deflected. James outside. Screen by Embiid. James attacking. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Bouknight. To the paint. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's James with the drive. Again, Philadelphia.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jumper.
Can they get it? And he drives in. LeBron with the rebound. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Shot from 12. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now Philadelphia with it. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And it's Toronto's ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Driving in. And slam dunk by James.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Raptors foul. Jarrett Allen. That's his third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Philadelphia.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Bouknight. Trying to get back on track. He can't get it to go. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the...
I'm letting you go when it was cold. The righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Aligned with live timeless. Hear the verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak. Was taught to